Hey friends, Dylan Bates here, the Final Cut Bro. I have a short and sweet tutorial for you that I hope will save you a lot of time. So dynamic linking is super popular in Adobe products and it's very useful, but unfortunately Final Cut Pro has not received that feature yet. But I want to show you a way that you can somewhat mimic that same workflow, so let's get into it. So if I select this clip, we can right click and reveal in Finder or push Command-Shift-R, and that will bring us to where our clip is originally. Now let's say I jump into something like Motion, and from within Motion, if you don't have this project browser, you can actually go up to File, New from Project Browser. We will click this button, Import as Project, and we will import our footage here. And let's say I do a bunch of motion tracking, or I put in maybe some graphics. So if I put in hello, and I will just scale this up so we can really see the effects taking place in Final Cut. So I've got my text here and I'm all happy with how it looks. So if I export this, we are just going to label this something other than the original clip. So I'm going to call it dynamic link for the sake of the tutorial, but you can call it whatever you want as long as that name never changes down the road. That's extremely important. So we'll push next and we can just save that into the original folder. While we're waiting for it to export, we can actually click this button here and see how far along it is. Okay, so it's all done here. And if we open this into Final Cut, so I'll hide motion and let's just drag this onto the timeline. I've got my dynamic link clip here. Now, let's say that further down the road, I am not happy with these changes. And actually, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm actually going to trim this down so you can see how this works. Okay, so later I go, okay, this graphic's ugly. Let's go ahead and change it up a bit in Motion. So I'll hop back into Motion and I can move my text around. And let's say that we actually want it to have this ugly square underneath it, and we want that square to be bright red, and then we are all done. Man, that is a fabulous looking video. So we go to File and we share, Export Movie. And it's going to be very important that you keep the clip the same length, and then if you export it, that all these settings are identical. So video and audio, all of that. That's going to be very important to this. So we push next and we will just reselect this dynamic link and it will auto name it to dynamic link. We'll save it, replace it. And what's awesome is once this is done exporting, we can hop back over into Final Cut, and here's where the magic happens. It will auto update the clip with the changes we made. So that's very useful for very quickly changing out VFX or something along those lines from one program to Final Cut Pro. And this actually works with like photos, all of that. So keep that in mind. This might save you some time down the road. If this video was helpful to you, consider pressing that like button. I really do appreciate it. And also consider subscribing, as I have brand new videos every single week. With that being said, I will see you next Wednesday.